Monica ma'am, my question to you. The pandemic has been super stressful for one and for all. But the teachers and children have particularly been hit very, very hard. What changes are you seeing in the children? Do you have any suggestions for parents and children to adapt to this new normal?
A very good morning to everybody. Well, there's nothing normal about this situation. We keep calling it the new normal, but it isn't normal at all. And I agree with Abhinav. I think as a society, we have been telling our children that when you achieve that goal, you will be happy. I think we need to turn it around on its head. We need to tell them that you cannot control many things which will happen suddenly. Change is the only constant. So we need to make our children a little more combative, a little more resilient by teaching them gratitude. I think we keep telling children from the nursery upwards and the parents, gratitude is important. If as a family we all keep a gratitude jar, we'll be able to see what are the blessings that we have in spite of the changes which happen, in spite of any stressors that we come across, any triggers that we come across. And we need to teach our children that we always have a choice. We cannot let any situation govern our reactions. We need to be very cognizant of that. And children who come from, like Abhinav said before me, when they have solid relationships in the family, with friends, in extended family, those children are able to handle these kind of triggers very well. And so our strength would be in raising children to be adaptive to change, which can come from gratitude, definitely. And yes, we've seen a lot of changes in children. You would see a lot of meltdowns, you would see a lot of irritability, and we ourselves feel the same. And it's important to talk about it. It's important to have those conversations because we cannot sweep it under the carpet. The pandemic and the lockdown is here, and we are coping as best as we can. If the children see the adults around them handling this kind of change with a lot of agitation, irritability, and negativity, they grow up to think that that is the way conflict resolution happens. But if they see the adults around them handling it with equanimity, that fine, I'm really feeling low today, and it's okay to feel low, but we are here to talk about it. It's okay to, sometimes have a meltdown. We can't say, oh, that's not the appropriate behavior. How can you be like this? I think when we expect our children to perform to an ideal kind of an image or a model that we have of our children, that gives them more stress. If we allow them to be and give them space to have, clear conversations with the adults around them and role model that, okay, sometimes I do feel low, sometimes I don't feel low. And it's okay, it's a part and parcel of the game. And if it's not now, I think this is a good opportunity to teach children this. In fact, there was a study made on the children who went through the 2009 global recession. Children whose parents lost jobs, whose parents were not doing well, the businesses didn't do well. When you track those children, it's seen that those children actually built a lot of resilience in them. They were used to it. They got used to things not going in a particular way. Yes, it was shocking, but families who handled it really well, their children were very successful. They found reserves of strength and resilience and combativeness. So it's really important to have the family connected. My teachers are connecting with children and parents much more than they do in a physical school. So every month there have been check-ins with parents, with children. The counselors have been kept really, really busy. We've got 4 counselors at the Nadar school. And there is a whole team of special educators and teachers who are connecting. If they feel a child is not himself or herself in class, they will seek the child out and have conversations, call in parents if needed, or just give a shoulder to cry on, just talk to the child, just connect with them. And a lot more are going to the counselor or the class teachers. And I think all in all, as a community, Jyotika, I would want you to come in on that as a parent. As a community, I think all of us have become closer because of that. It's a situation we cannot handle, yes, but we can handle our reaction to it.
Right.
As a community, we definitely have come closer, the parents, the teachers, and the students. That's all I have to say.
Very, very true, ma'am. And thank you so much for the words that you said. Monica ma'am is the principal of Shiv Nadar School, and we are very, very proud that our children go to her school because she's a glorious example of a happy community, a caring community. And ma'am, my two takeaways. One, when you talk about the gratitude jar, we all really undervalue and underestimate the value of gratitude, not realizing that gratitude actually rewires our brain. It actually helps us become happier. And our community at Shiv Nadar School is practicing that. You are practicing it, ma'am, as a leader, and rightfully said that we are the role models to our children. A lot of parents in our practice ask us, but how do we teach our children gratitude? It's very easy. If we practice it as parents, children will follow suit. So it all starts with us parents, because parenting is about the parents. Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful words, and thank you for being a beacon of light and love for all of us.